Weekend sounds good. But first, tonight here, North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper stopping by the Charlotte area to talk about jobs. He spoke to high school students in Concord, and this was an effort to build up the workforce.
The state's employees and businesses, something the governor has been bragging about for a long time now. And WCNC Charlotte's Jane Monreal is in Concord, where she spoke with the governor about the future of the state's talent pool.
North Carolina is the best place in America to work. That's what Governor Cooper said back in July, and he said it's because of the people. Well, he was in Concord today with another message for North Carolinians.
When I talk to CEOs about coming or expanding here, we talk about well-trained, diverse workforce because they are seeing the value when you have different points of view and more people contributing to the end product, you get better.
Brady Teague is the Charlotte market leader for recruiting agency Talent Bridge. He says Charlotte remains to be a destination for employers.
There's a lot of influential organizations in Charlotte, and that diversifies the employer base, which I think is highly beneficial for continued strong employee demand.
The latest numbers from the U.S. Labor Department show an increase of 263,000 jobs in September and the lowest unemployment rate in 50 years at 3.5%. Part of the reason, Teague says, is because since the pandemic, more people are okay with making a career out of side hustles.
Number two, the biggest change is, frankly, the virtual workforce. People in Charlotte can work anywhere in the world now. They don't need to work for Bank of America or for Wells Fargo or for Duke Energy. So really, it's just there's not enough talent in the marketplace.
Still, employers like manufacturing company Solve Industrial investing $34 million to expand in Charlotte. CEO Lisa Mitchell telling WCNC in a statement, quote, "Charlotte has proven to be an excellent community for expansion because it has everything we're looking for to keep growing our bearings and power transmission business. Its central location's ideal for serving southeastern markets. Charlotte and Mecklenburg County have a history of supporting advanced manufacturing, and it has a deep and capable workforce." Teague says, however, we may see the repercussions of inflation.
I think their mortgage business is going to face a slowdown, and I think you're really starting to see that in that space. With that said, if you go back to Wells Fargo, they're working towards removing themselves or not having as much emphasis on the mortgage industry.
The Federal Reserve is set to meet again November 2nd to set interest rates. In Concord, Jane Monreal, WCNC Charlotte.